comes home.
I agree.
Would you?
She says, I agree.
He's missed so much of Goliath's life.
There's lots of ours, too.
And Mother's still so distraught over it.
I'm kind of over it. Even if I didn't see him again,
And you're the one who saw him when he left. Everyone else that came home to find you're the one who saw him there.
I know. I hate telling you guys. It's terrible.
Mind if I wait outside?
Oh,
what do I have to pay you?
Nothing. No, nothing, of course. And she's kind of composing herself again. She's like, nothing. No, it's free charge. Val's friend.
Sure?
Yes, of course. On the house, honestly. It's been a pretty good day, so I'm
glad.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad your wolf's okay.
I'm glad she's okay.
So.
Yes.
What attacked you, if I may ask? Did you tell her? I can't remember. Okay. What happened?
As I was finishing up my lunch, he kind of glances over. Does he have any sort of idea what she is, aside from just like a humanoid-looking thing?
Well,
humanoid-looking thing.
Now that you're closer to me.
Yeah, now that you've been in close contact for
you can tell
an hour, maybe almost.
I've got nice big eyes, teal. I've got the pointy ears, like I said. They're not halfling ears, but they are pointy. They're not quite as long as an elf's.
Okay.
Yeah. So you probably know from that. I've got soft features. I wear lots of layers up top, long skirts on the bottom, and I'm smiley.
Okay. Yes. Obviously, I guess once Balasar's kind of now in your space, you do notice that he has like a bit of a coppery kind of shimmer undertone to him. His
blush.
When his scales hit the sunlight in a certain way, they to the general eye they're black. But if the sunlight hits them, right, they kind of have like an auburny, coppery kind of undertone to them.
Alright, she sees us.
His eyes are black with like a dark gray kind of, but more of like a dark black.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Rayan is mostly a copper.
She doesn't say that out loud.
And Rayan is the copper dragon, like mostly copper. She has a few black scales, kind of speckled.
But black speckled, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then she has more golden, like a goldeny eye.
Kind of like you're like poppy seed, like bread. Or poppy seed loaves.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Pumpernickel?
Black, like little patches.
Specks,
like you can see a couple on her face, maybe one on her nose.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
So like, kind of like one up here and down there. And then you can see a bit on her arms and wrists.
Yeah.
Her cloak just kind of covers to her shoulders, kind of. And it's kind of like dressy.
Protector. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, and then, and Balasar's resolve from like, when he first met you was very uptight, and now that he's with his sister, his guards drop down a little bit, but the moment he leaves, Edgar's gonna go right back up.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can tell that there's some sort of a comfort in his familiarity.
So you can probably tell what I am.
You can roll an intelligence check if you don't know.
You can if you want to.
He probably would not have encountered a druid before.
Well.
Because, I mean...
Well, I meant
how magic? I don't even...
There's a lot of holy magic in the city, not a lot of nature-based magic around.
Okay, then...
I'll let you roll a...
He would probably figure out her race then, but Katie has not actually figured it out yet.
Okay, that's fine. Roll one.
Okay.
I mean... You see, don't even bother. It's fine. There's lots of half elves throughout the city.
Yeah, I figured it was a half elf. I figured it was a half elf, but I didn't want to say anything.
So.
I was trying to go for the pointy ears route, but not.
Yeah, she was like not quite too pointy.
I figured it was a half elf, but I didn't want to say anything, so I've been like.
That's fine. Yeah, you can tell she's a half elf, but you don't know the magic she used at all.
Yeah.
Because.
Well, she also doesn't know what magic I used on her to heal her, because suddenly
It's true.
He just went.
In her mind, she's like, "Oh, he worships Maliki too."
Yep, probably.
I ever picked a god for him yet.
You don't really have to till you take your thing.
Yeah.
So.
I'll find a god for him that fits him as soon as I kind of get his dickish personality out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Because once he meets the other two characters, he's gonna still be more of a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I think he probably has a soft spot for females with his sisters. Oh
yeah. So. I mean, yeah, but yeah.
He grew up in a house full of women.
Yeah.
He has a soft spot for them.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
What?
My armor class just went up.
Did it?
I equipped a shield.
Okay, well, I don't think anything would have too on the line.
I'll unequip that for now.
No, you can equip it. Keep it equipped.
Keep it equipped.
Okay.
You can
steal one from, or Balasar could have an extra or something.
I'm not a stealer.
Balasar could have an extra one kind of kicking around the house or hitting her.
Probably.
And
later, I think that would happen.
You can wield a shield, and your staff is versatile, so you can one hand like poke people or hit them with it, but you can also two hand your staff. So.
Yeah.
But you can have your shield out, so.
Okay.
That would help. That would probably help your AC by 2.
Yeah. Yes. It's up.
There you go.
It's up a little.
I was gonna say your AC is really low.
All I have is leather armor.
Yeah, I know. You are a druid, but like.
Yeah. And then as soon as Cecily kind of like says she'll go outside, Val kind of just goes, "I'm gonna miss you, sis."
Oh, I'm gonna miss you too. She comes, gives you a hug.
He actually gives her like a genuine like.
Cecily
good.
Kind of sees this, but she pretends she doesn't.
Yeah, she's like. Ooh.
Like
secretly inside her heart is breaking.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving her like a really good hug.
Yeah, she's hugging back, like she's waiting until he lets go first. Obviously.
He's gonna let go.
Okay. He is gonna let go.
He's gonna let it go a little bit.
She still held on until you let go completely. No, actually, even when you let go completely,
Battle of the hugs.
You let go completely, she falls down. You like drop your arms down to the hug. She's just like.
This is my life now.
He offers her like a small little like nuzzle to the head because he's taller than her.
Mm-hmm. She kind of lets you. All right, and she kind of carries on, and then you hear like. I wouldn't say a door, but you hear like a little chime as someone like kind of walks in. Obviously looking. Or? Yeah, another patient.
Okay.
Am I outside?
No, you're still in the room, but
you're on the other side of the room.
You're on the
other side. Like
you're like
is there a partition or something?
There's a partition, but there's the kind of sitting area that you guys were kind of sitting around, and then you're kind of tending to the wolf, just kind of like playing, petting, kind of there, and then they're hugging.
Yep.
And then just like it's right beside you. The door is like right beside you, so they're coming in, and you hear.
Oh dear.
Rayanne, and Rayanne's like, sorry, I guess,
Duty calls.
Yeah,
Love you, sis.
Love you too.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, I'll see you tonight. And she kind of like, turns to this guy and is like, George, what is, George, what's going on, man? George, what's going on, man? No, she's like, George, that cough is terrible. Come here. And she kind of leads him to the bed. Sit down.
Yeah.
Was that blood?
At this point, Val kind of like puts a lid over her coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like puts like a some sort of plate or a platter on top of it just to keep it warm for her as he leaves.
She waves and she's like, bye.
Cecily chugs the coffee.
Oh,
her coffee.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
At this point, Balasar kind of leaves. He goes, well, I got your wolf fixed.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
He just kind of shrugs it off on like, it's what my sister does.
She's quite kind.
He nods and he says, well, I should probably be going.
Right. You just going home?
I have to go grab a few things and then I am heading out this evening.
Alright. Well,
he kind of looks up to the sky going like, fuck, I wasted so much time because he didn't want to go home when his mom was going to be there. Cause I don't think he's told his mom that he's leaving. He's told his sisters.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to think that I actually told him that I was leaving.
How much more do you have planned?
I don't have anything
planned.
Don't have anything I have not had anything planned since we walked into the city.
Do you have anything planned for the others?
What do you mean, currently? You won't meet them this session. Like, that's that we were asking.
His mom does know. His mom does know.
Does know, okay.
Yeah.
Mostly asking, like...
Base, sorry.
Is there session 0 coinciding with this?
Same time frame, I think.
Same time frame.
Different location.
Different-ish location, yeah.
In the same area, though.
I haven't planned Yeah, same area.
Ah. And you haven't planned...
I haven't planned exactly how, like, two parties are going to connect, but I'm kind of...
yeah.
It'll get there.
Yeah.
So...
Alright, the next question
I kind of have a rough idea in my head,
yeah.
but...
But you have a first plot.
Yeah, for sure.
The next question is, so how much further do you want to go?
I was going to go until maybe have dinner, and then you were setting off in the morning. That was my idea. And then, if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Because then...
I mean...
Basically, you're ready to go, and then you're out there, basically.
Yeah, basically.
And then you don't have to, like, RP dinner and shit if you want. But we can, like...
It doesn't matter to me. You know me and RP, honey.
Okay.
I'm a split.
Sure.
You don't have to do it, because that's a lot of people for you to juggle.
It is 3 people, but...
I mean, I can pick
I can
one.
try.
No, it's okay. No, really.
Sure.
Alright, well, Cecily's gonna look awkward.
Nah, man, I gotta embrace it. Let's go. Let's do it.
She's gonna look awkward. She's gonna...
Yeah, but what if,
yeah, that one, that's...
Yeah, she's gonna look at you.
Balasar's kind of like... He's like, well, then enjoy the city. Don't get too lost. And kind of just starts to, like... He's like, I like this girl. I need to get home.
Mm-hmm.
He's very one direction.
And then she's like, sorry, just one more question. I have so many questions. I'm so sorry.
She's also very hyper, I'm assuming.
Yeah. This is my first time here. I was just wondering, where do you think would be a good place to go for food? I have no idea. Money might be an issue, just a little bit.
He just and goes, do you want to come for dinner?
Are you sure? I've already taken so much from you. Taken up so much of your time. Are you sure?
He just goes, sure.
Oh, well, fantastic. Well, I'll do my best not to eat too much. I don't eat much in the first place anyways. What are you eating for dinner?
He just kind of shrugs awkwardly, like, I don't know what the fuck mom's making.
Oh, well, that's alright. I'm not very picky, you see. I don't have much taste anyway.
Really?
Oh, you know me. Wait, no you don't. You just met me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really flustered. And then she pulls out her notebook and just starts, like, scribbling in it. And she's scribbling, like, a bunch of things. As she's walking, like, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down.
I'm assuming at this point they start walking, kind of.
Yeah.
Val's kind of like ends up having to slow himself down and kind of like lead her through traffic as she's driving.
Yeah, because she's not looking up often enough. I imagine you like you've just like got her shoulders away.
You gotta like hold her arm. And
Oh, that's so funny. Do you want to take a peek at what I'm writing?
Yeah,
it's a whole bunch of names. And I've just got like scratches through most of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. trying to name my friend.
Oh, yeah, the wolf is following along, obviously.
Yeah, she's following.
She seems more chipper now. The limp's still there, but she's more lively and kind of like, alright.
Less growly, less paranoid.
A little less paranoid.
Good.
Still on it, still looking around, but not like kind of like shrunk and like ready to run or pounce.
I'm assuming like as they're approaching like the entrance to the slums, there's less people around.
Yeah. Near. So you get to the entrance of the slums. Guards recognize you, obviously. Again, it's like Balasar.
If Balasar is such a if what? It'll say yes. Okay. I thought you said you didn't like it.
Well, I didn't like it at first, but you know what? It'll be fun.
Okay.
Nerds. Alright. I think, as you pass the city guard, kind of on the exits and entrance, like, Balasar.
Fred? George?
Cecily.
They kind of just like, alright.
Well, that went well.
They're kind of like the English royal guard. They're just kind of holding their post with spears.
And then Val kind of just like pats on Cecily's shoulder. He's like, just like nod, like she's with me.
Mm-hmm. I guess I haven't really mentioned like the amount of the kind of races in the city. I'm sorry. Lots of humans. Let me just say that because I think everybody I've mentioned so far is humans. But lots of half elves. Let me see here.
Yeah, Cecily doesn't stick out too much.
No, Cecily does not stick out too much.
More than
I think
does.
her attire sticks out a little more because a lot of the townsfolk, they're kind of like rugged rags or
very
robers, robes, and like higher clothes, or lots of holy garb, like kind of like cloaks, robes. You see lots of different actually holy symbols around people's necks. You can tell there's a lot of there's a lot of like symbols and weird like artifacts around people's wrists or necks or like on their shields as they're walking by. A lot of traveling folk too, like a lot of people like with maces and clubs and kind of maybe even axes. Lots of dwarves as well, actually. Roman city. I don't know if you've ever even seen dwarves before, or humans even.
What races? Sorry.
Dwarves and humans.
Oh, dwarves and humans. I've seen pictures of humans.
Yeah, because there's lots of house elves still.
I've only seen 2 pictures of dwarves.
Okay, so yeah, there are.
Why are you comfortable with a dragonborn then?
Oh, I'm very trusting. And I've heard, strangely enough, I've heard more about the dragon folk than I have of dwarves or even of humans.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, well, they're very magical, right?
That's
steeped in magic history.
That's fair.
So are the elves.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that's a canon conversation.
She doesn't know what kind of substance came out of your mouth or how it happened exactly, but she knows that you have magic.
And then I spat on somebody and a tar came out of my mouth.
Yeah, and she's a little disgusted, but she thinks,
first date, spit on a
well,
goblin.
if he can do that, then perhaps I can pour a potion of healing into my coffee and not be judged, right?
Yep, that's fair. It's a world of magic and mystery.
We're the 2 weirdos.
Yeah, we're the weirdos. I'm so happy. I love you.
Oh man, you're all weirdos in this campaign, and
am
I love
I seeing some dwarves as we walk?
Oh yeah, lots of dwarves.
Lots of them.
Okay,
a few dwarves.
Okay, well if I see more than one.
Dwarves, yes, more than one. You've seen a couple dozen.
Okay.
Walking through the city for about half an hour now.
When I spot one.
Yeah.
I'm going to stare at it for a second. Keep walking. Flip the page and immediately start trying to sketch him out.
Alright. Roll. Interesting. Roll a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus. Because you're probably proficient in sketching a lot of things, I would assume.
Alright, so dexterity.
Add dexterity bonus and proficiency.
14.
All right. You kind of got a good glance. Like he was kind of. Are you walking? You're walking forward. You're looking up though, right? While you're sketching, kind of like walking up, and then you kind of walk by him, basically.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So as you walk by him, you kind of like looking at him. You kind of he makes a weird eye, and he's got like. And he's kind of like just keeping on. He's just kind of like.
And I just nod at him, and then I.
And you're just like, yes. You're just dead stare right in the face.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Okay. And then you just start sketching.
Balasar kind of like.
It's yeah.
Drew, you're doing great, honey.
You're getting to. It takes about like 10 minutes to reach like the slum or areas of that, but it's still busy and bustling, but it's kind of less royal looking clothes, less bright colors, more dark colors, mud, dark greens, browns.
It's lower altitude, right? So then all the mud and the stuff gets.
There's no like center pathway. On the center pathways in the city, there were lots of bricks and even cobblestone and like not clean dirt paths because that's an oxymoron, but cleared dirt paths.
Yeah.
Whereas here there's well kept dirt paths. Not like holes or potholes or mounds of any sort. In the slums, in the slums more kind of
more
sloppy, patchy. Bits of grass, random pieces of metal and like nails and stuff, kind of muds, puzzles. I know, puddles. Anyways, as you're keeping up, trying not to like you step in something. You're wearing a dress, right?
A skirt.
Okay, skirt. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
goes just below the knees, I suppose. I'm modest.
Okay. Yeah. So no problem.
Doesn't trail.
Are you barefoot?
No, I have boots.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I would hope so, actually, because you've been traveling through snow. Makes sense.
Hence the boots.
Yeah, so as you're carrying on, you're sketching, you get a decent drawing. Like, it's, it's like, if you would show someone, they'd be like,
well, I'm about to show someone that.
Think of, I'm trying to think of what I thought of. I thought I was thinking of a movie where someone's been drawn, but I can't remember what movie it was. Either way, it's pretty detailed, but it's not like overly detailed. Like you can't you haven't like calligraphied like their facial features and like their pores. Yeah. But with a plain face, you get out like a rough drawing. Think of like somewhere between the clearness of that kind of detail and like an oil painting where it's kind of blurry. So like kind of somewhere in the middle, closer to detailed, something like that. So you got his beard. He had like knots, like kind of knot, like little rings in his beard, and he had like slick back black hair and
I'm gonna show it to my friend here.
Rough like shoulders and wide shoulders. And you did shoulders up probably.
Yeah, I did just
like. Center shot. Yes. So you got his wide shoulders. You see like even an axe is pulling out of his back,
sticking out.
Yeah. And
so I'll show my companion.
It's funny too because you have his widened weird look in his face as you know that he looked at you as he's like.
Perfect expression.
His perfect expression. You drew it perfectly. Like you started with the eyes or you started with the mouth and then worked on the eyes and they're going like bulging a bit. And you're like,
all right. So I'll show my friend.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. I'll show my friend and I say, what do you think? Do you think I got his nose right?
He kind of like widens his eyes in like disbelief about how good of a fucking artist.
The nose is a little crooked, I'll say.
I'm a bit self-conscious about the noses. I never quite get them right.
He kind of looks up at the dwarf.
It's like it's
like a Lauren nose.
The dwarf is long gone.
Is it a Lauren nose?
Sure.
No, it's more crooked.
Okay.
Like I couldn't.
I love how I described
it's like she couldn't quite
mean.
shade it right, so it kind of like sticks out in the center. Of, you know when you can't draw eyes and it's like a perfect face and then the eyes are just like googly. Think of that, but with a nose.
But with the nose, yeah.
Balasar kind of like tilts his finger because he has a claw, and he just kind of like smudges.
All right.
He just smudges the shade, and it looks a lot better after he kind of like gently fixes it.
Well, that was an improvement.
He just nods, and he's like, "Good work."
Oh, thank you. No one's ever complimented my drawings before. At least none other than my mum. She has to love my drawings.
He kind of pauses and he goes, I guess I never really asked you why you're here.
Why I'm here?
Well, I mean, you were out in the fields by yourself, and then suddenly you are now in this city. Why are you here?
I suppose a fair question. Move to your house.
Yes, who am I bringing back for dinner?
Yeah. Well, you see, I had a bit of a fight with my family. I found out some people were lying to me, and well, I'm only a burden back there. And I really wanted to just experience life for myself. And, well, it's another thing, but it's not important. And she just kind of like fiddles with her clothes a bit, like looks a little nervous, and then she goes back to stitching her wool because she doesn't know what else to do.
Yeah, and as she's fiddling, Val's kind of like just kind of removing like the charcoal or whatever you're drawing like off of his claw. He just hates being dirty.
Aw. Bless him.
He just nods in understanding. He's like, probably can ask me what happened to my father. I can understand family trouble.
I never knew my father.
Nods. Kind of like he nods in understanding, but it seems like he kind of his resolve kind of slowly kind of dropping down. He's trying to like not be a dick, but not
say too much. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying not to do that too.
They're still strangers.
Yeah. Nothing malicious. Nothing against you, Val. I just don't tell people about me. They tend to laugh or not believe me.
He kind of just snickers, like he chuckles a little bit. He's like, "Oh, a bit of an oddball."
Yeah. Well, my mom always told me to embrace it. At least after I turned 5.
You know what this is reminding me of?
So.
You know the Dragon Prince? You know Reyna? The dark elf?
Mm-hmm.
And the kid? Those two are reminding me of those
the kid?
Not the... Fuck, I can't remember her name.
Oh, you mean...
not Afro
you
Kid,
mean
but
Sokka.
Yeah, Sokka.
Okay, interesting.
Sokka looks like... Those two are reminding me of them right now. Kinda.
Okay. Sokka Dark Elf, kind of, almost.
Yeah. You wouldn't know if you haven't seen the Dragon Prince.
It's good, though. You should watch it.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about me.
This is sponsored by Dragon Prince. Thank you.
Anyways, enough about me. Tell me a bit about you, eh?
He just kind of glances around as they're kind of entering the slums. He goes, "Well, I mean, you saw me. It's my last day at the city watch. I've been working here for the last years."
5 years. How does it feel?
He just kind of shrugs like, "I do what I must."
Why'd you join the city guard?
Just glances away, going like, basically he wanted to. He kind of just. He's very awkward. And very
I think I
about
know.
it.
Because you're so great at fighting, right?
He's just like.
There's nothing wrong with sticking what you're good at, right?
He nods. He's very awkward right now.
It's all bouncing right off of her. She's so hyper. She's so pleasant. She's had a very good day. She's made 2 friends.
3 friends.
3.
Yeah.
You're right.
3.
She's ecstatic.
Maybe even Jimmy, you might see him again.
Yeah, maybe I'll see him again. Maybe.
Great old Jimmy.
Yeah. Maybe he'll have his shirt on backwards again. Oh, Jimmy.
No, Jimmy. Yeah, that's Jimmy, man.
He goes, I must protect them.
Of course. And
He can meet family, he can meet the city folk, you don't actually know.
True. So what's your family like? What are we walking into?
You met Rayanne.
Yes, lovely woman, lovely.
And who's home right now is my mother.
What's her mother's name?
Yeah, see, not so bad, is it? It's, something, yeah.
Rogar is the mom, is the dad. Serena is the mother. Serena. Like it's
Serena.
S-U-R.
Serena?
Serena.
Serena or Serena? Serena?
It's S-U-R-I-N-A.
I know, I see that.
Serena.
Serena? Okay.
Serena.
Serena? Yeah. Serena.
Serena.
Kolyasa.
And Kolyasa. So she'll call Coley. She's
We'll
gonna
call it Serena. Serena. Alright.
And he's like, well, my mother should be just getting home from the market, and Coley should be with her, hopefully. But I mean, maybe she could have left Coley at home today. I'm not 100% sure. I left too early this morning.
You're probably approaching your house at some point. It's not live in the slums, but it's not too slummy. It's kind of
It's
somewhere in
probably
the
one
middle.
of the nicer houses on the block.
Yes, like your mom keeps it nice with Kolyasa. Like she's a crafter, right?
Yeah.
So she probably upkeeps the house a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe even
Decorations
helping. It has to be big enough for 4, 5 people.
Yeah.
So it has an upper floor, which is not really common in the slums, but there's odd buildings. You can probably see about a dozen buildings that kind of have upper floors, just big enough to suit.
You can tell it's like a family, or there's like kids probably running in the street.
Yeah, kids playing the puddle, like and like splash, 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 splash.
Probably a couple varying races.
Yeah, still some dwarves, still half elves, still humans. You maybe seen like 1 or 2 other dragonborn, and they were not black. And then you saw Kayanna, of course. That not many dragonborn. I still need to look this up. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you races.
That hurt?
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah, Balasar's kind of just quickening his pace.
I'm guessing it's getting towards dinner time.
I would his shift probably would have ended somewhere.
You probably like the 9 to 5, basically.
7 to 3, probably.
Yeah, like an earlier shift. Yeah, like
or 8 to 4. 8 to 4.
Okay, early mid-afternoon ending kind of thing.
Yeah,
good compromise.
Yeah.
So as we're approaching,
Thanks.
As we're approaching his house, we're gonna just gently stop him and be like, I totally forgot to ask about this, but what about our little friend here? Do you think your parents are gonna be all right with this? Or your mom, sorry.
God.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm having a blast.
Honey, I gotta say, you actually think I'm really good.
Yeah, you're really good.
That's right.
How the fuck are you not bumbling?
He's little, but it's in a charming way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly a great focus for my overactive mind because I'm focused now. It's awesome.
And here's the thing, like, Jocelyn and I can bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and it's great. And you guys can just, like, talk, and I just get to take a little chill and drink some water. Because I was really thirsty, and I didn't realize it was going to be. But.
Yeah. So, Arthur.
He kind of pauses to think for a moment. He goes, as long as she's not at the table begging for scraps. He just shakes his head because he's like, there's children here. I don't.
Oh, thank you. I did not want to leave her outside, but if you said so, I would have.
There's lots of people in the slum less caring about the wolf.
Yeah, that's my estimation.
Still want to bring her
also, in. But the fact that Val's coming home, most people kind of probably see him as like this protector figure.
See like some old guy on the side like, hey Val, how's it going today?
He just kind of like waves. Yeah.
He nods.
Yeah, and
she isn't like even phased that so many people know him because she's from small.
Of course, the person in the city. Yeah. Everybody must know each other. Obviously.
Yes, everyone knows their friends and their moms. Mm-hmm. And their cousins.
Yeah.
Only like the people maybe on this street, on your home street and city guard really
know him.
Know him.
Yeah, like the neighborhood people, and then people who would know.
People kind of.
People would know his mom.
People stare. And you're not even unused to people staring at.
Yeah, Val doesn't really give a shit
of your like cluster because you're with a wolf now. Yeah. People are more focused on the wild animal, but you're used to having looks and stares and. Yeah, I mean he's kind of maybe even a couple scoffs throughout the street.
And Cecily is pretty used to it too.
So So I had a list somewhere. I think I sent it to you of like order of how many. I can't remember.
Many what?
Of like races that are common in the.
Oh yeah, you did at one point.
Also, if you want me to jive in as the mother of Coley, I can do that if that would help you.
Sure, you can do the mother. I have a good idea for Kayan. So.
For Kolyasa?
Kolyasa, sorry.
Coley.
I'm combining their names now. What did I say?
Kolyan.
I said Kolyan. What's her name?
Rayanne
and Kolyasa.
Yes.
Kolyasa. Is there an L in there?
Kolyssa. Kolyasa.
So basically, in the city, like humans.
Got it. Yeah.
Humans went from most common to least common. Humans, half-elves, dwarves, sorry. Not a lot of halflings, but some. And lesser than that, tieflings. A couple. Like, more, like, probably about maybe a dozen tieflings, maybe 2 dozen halflings you've seen.
Yeah.
Dwarves, you've probably seen, like, about 50 at this point. Humans everywhere.
Yeah.
They're,
and
know.
then probably,
Half-elves, it's close, just under, maybe up to the dwarves, 50s, 100s. I don't have it in order, currently.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But, I have it somewhere, but I just can't find it.
I'm sure you sent it to me.
I sent it to you or I sent it to Jared?
Would take
it was
forever to
definitely
find
not
it.
me. Definitely not me.
I'll find it, but I'm not too worried.
Okay, I'm just.
Um,
can I roll for what color the dragon was that we saw? The other one.
The other 2 that you saw?
Oh, we saw 2.
Yeah, you saw 2.
Can I roll our colors?
Sure. You can roll for 1 because I had the idea that 1 was blue. So.
I feel like I don't even have brown hair right now, like it's pink. Like I am Cecily.
I'm glad.
I am not a dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Green.
Green? Alright, cool. So you saw 1 blue male dragonborn passing by. You kind of saw him, like, you were kind of looking down the street, and you're just like, whoa, what was that? And then green, you saw even in passing by, before you even, like, just as soon as you got entered the city, basically. So
Balasar obviously nodded at him.
Yeah, she probably. Kind of nodded. They'd probably. I don't want to be racist, but I feel like they know each other just because they're both kind of in
Inner circles.
Judged
Yeah.
so heavily, so that they're like, okay, you're not going to judge me. I like it.
Yeah.
Racial conflict.
Yeah.
It happens. It sucks, but it happens. So human, half-elves, dwarves, here and there halflings, rare tieflings, like 2 dragonborn. That's it. So good mix. Oh, actually, and a couple half-orcs too.
Yeah,
But
and I'm assuming most of Val's neighbors are probably going to be like more
human.
a couple humans. Because I would assume more on their block they would want to stay away from dragons.
I just have an idea of you living beside some halflings, because that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Halfling neighbors, very lively people. And then on the other side, humans. Sorry.
Do I see?
No, they'd be inside.
Oh,
Maybe you
alright.
see them
On
just
the way
entering
out.
or just exiting or
We
kind of
could
going the other
talk
way.
to them on the way out or
Yeah.
something.
That could be the person that greeted you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're basically at home.
Balasar just kind of like walks in. He's just like, come on in.
Alright.
Alright,
A little nervous.
Holy, I can estimate, like, if Balasar's like 20,
she's like 14.
she's like, 14. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I imagined.
Okay.
So you walk in, immediately there's like kind of a bit of a coat rack area, kind of like boots.
It's
kind of
well actually put together.
It's actually well put together. There's actually like a carpet, right immediately there's just a kitchen, and in the kitchen there's kind of...
You can tell Rayanne's been home at some point in the
there's
day.
shelves. Imagine like a real, like, not to date kitchen, but there's still there's still counter space. There's kind of like
they have like an open flame.
Flame cook, like an oven, and there's like an oven space that you can put stuff in.
They have like a fire pit inside that they made.
Yeah. You can put. It's keeping the house nice and warm, toasty.
Yeah.
It's not too cold out though. But
there's a couple that's a water basin.
You can even smell a pot cooking.
Nice.
There's like water
smell
basin.
some stew or something cooking in the.
There's probably
and there's
handcrafted ornaments everywhere through the house from Colas's teachings.
Yep, above on the shelves, kind of cups.
Cecily's gonna look at those
and
and inspect them.
In the center, you walk in. There's a table. There's like the counter. So you walk in. There's like the little coat area, and then forward there's kind of like there's the flame right there, and then they have like all the shelves around the corner right there. Door here is kind of like somewhere else. Maybe you have another exit. All along the top shelf, there's a crafts and different potteries and knickknacks and stuff. Center, there's like a memories. 6-person table.
Yeah. And then like a stairwell to go up to the bedroom.
And there's like a support beams kind of in the way, but they're still there.
I can imagine that there's probably like 3 bedrooms in the household. Val gets his own room, Coley and Rayanne share, and then mom and dad's room.
Sure. Yeah. And then kind of a small living space to the side.
Modest, but put together household.
Just kind of a bunch of blankets. Just kind of like not even like wooden chairs and blankets. Kind of just a sitting area. And then there you'll find Kolyana.
Yeah, and I can imagine like a lot of like the blankets and stuff have singes on them from when people like the dragons have sneezed and have accidentally like dissolved their blankets and seating. They're acid. They'd have to dissolve if they like sneezed or spat.
That's fair. Kolyana is what? Do you want to describe Kolyana?
Oh, yes.
Also to me too, because that'd be helpful. Because I forget.
Yes. Kolyana is basically the half and half. She is the cream coffee.
Awesome. So she's like a dark brown.
She is like a very warm copper.
You mean Kolyasa, right?
Kolyasa, yes.
Yeah.
Coley.
What are we saying?
Kolyana.
I don't even know where.
Kolyasa. Sorry, Kolyasa.
I don't even know where we got Anna from.
Because I keep trying to say Anne. That's
Rayanne,
why.
Yeah.
Rayanne, Kolyasa. Rayanne, Kolyasa.
Coley. Call her Coley.
Coley.
Okay. Coley Culkin.
Yeah. Coley is basically like the color of like you have a black coffee, you pour creamer in it. She's that color. She is more of a copper, but she is the color of that.
Oh, okay. That's not what I imagined when you said coffee.
No, honestly,
but that helps.
Yeah.
The whiskey, right?
Whiskey color. She is a whiskey color, but she has
maple whiskey.
Right.
She's maple whiskey.
She's maple whiskey color.
Okay.
She is significantly darker than Rayanne. Because Rayanne's definitely like the shiny, glittery copper, whereas this one's the more subdued. She also has the black eyes.
Okay, cool.
And then I think she'd have elbow pads in black. I think that'd be cute.
All right.
Yeah.
She's kind of just wearing like a simple getup. She has like
robes.
She has kind of like a shirt, like a shirt or a warm cloak tied around her waist, like kind of like a cooking apron almost.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of just sitting down letting the stew boil, and she's sitting down. She's actually reading like a piece of parchment or a book of some kind. And she's like, she's just sitting back and she's, Balasar, how's it going? Hey. How was your day?
That's a question everybody asked me today.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yes, I brought the girl home.
Hello. I'm a
Weird.
girl. I'm a girl and I'm home. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. She goes back to her book. Just ignoring. You could tell her she tensed up as soon as like she saw you. She was like, "Oh, okay, weird."
And
all right.
And this strange one is Kolyasa.
Yeah, just keeping the stew warm. Mom's not home yet.
Oh, Mom's not home yet?
No, not yet.
Did you get stuff at the market? Sorry,
yes.
Something out.
What time is it?
She kind of
like looks out the window.
Yeah, we all tell time for this time.
Yeah.
I pull out my
I was
going
to do phone, watch, and then I was like, clock. Gotta look up here.
I pull out.
Oh, you have a pocket watch. That's
Do you
right.
remember?
That's right. I remember.
I pull it out. It's
4:30.
It's a little weird
Actually,
looking.
it's probably going to be closer to 5 o'clock by the time it gets there.
It's been about an hour since you entered the city, so...
About 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
By the time you get through
it's about 5:30.
I give it a glance and then I put it back.
Okay.
And Val, does she
Describe
just
it if
announce
you
the
want
time?
to.
Nah.
Okay,
Does
cool.
she announce the time?
About 5 o'clock.
Alright.
She's like, well, Mom's running late then?
Yep.
How was your day, Coley? He
excellent.
Over and, he goes to ruffle her hair.
Yeah. She just like swats you away. Stop it.
Cecily's going to look at the carvings, the crafts.
Okay.
Is going to say, who made these?
Our mom.
And you.
Yeah.
They're absolutely lovely. Do you sell them?
My mom does. Yeah.
Huh.
Is she just... I can't get her personality. She's just like a recluse.
She's tense around her,
Okay.
but
I can imagine
Yeah.
her being like the nerd child.
she is the opposite of Rayanne. She's the spunky, angsty teenager.
Yeah,
She's the punk girlfriend, and I'm the pastel girlfriend.
There you go.
I'm not dating my sister.
She's just reading her book.
Okay.
So
I will date you, but I will not date my sister.
Alright, so she's...
yeah, so she's just sitting down and reading a book. There's like the small living area, kind of like there's a bookshelf. It's not quite full. It's kind of
That
probably as full as that.
has more knickknacks than
Yeah,
books.
more knickknacks than books.
They can
But
afford
there's
books.
still a decent collection, and
They can tell they've been well worn.
Kalyasa, I'm sure, has been taught to read by you or her mom or Rayanne.
All of them.
All three of
All
them
of
are
them.
the readers, and she's starting to learn how to read and enjoying it. Maybe even more so than the three of you, like
Can I
storybooks.
headcanon that the halflings next door are like a group of like storytellers, and that they give
Oh,
they,
yeah,
they
yes,
give her
absolutely.
parchments.
Absolutely, like they're probably like Hobbit style, like want to write their own stories, like Bilbo and.
Yeah, they
Frodo.
want to build their own stories, so they bring over manuscripts and parchments.
Yeah,
to
and like
bring
they
over.
even like you have a few books from them and adding to your collection. Like,
Do I see any halfling books? Books written in halfling?
you
Are they all
probably
draconic or
see
common?
you probably see one.
I love how we're just figuring this out as we go. I
Man,
love
it's D&D, yo. Probably one.
Fully complete book.
And you can read it. You can read half.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see what the title is?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, I guess
It is faded, so yeah.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, I'm perceptive.
Oh.
That's a good thing. I didn't roll very high. 12.
12. You can read half the title.
Alright.
It says here and the rest of it is kind of faded.
Alright.
Like it starts at the top and then goes down, and you can tell it's faded by how many times it's been read because the hand's been holding it there and like sweating and as the page turns and stuff.
Alright, so she's gonna lean over a bit, trying to read it, and be like, Here in the what?
Balasar's in the kitchen, kind of tending to the stew that you
Okay.
can smell burning.
I didn't have a title ready for this. Keep going through all this thing in my head.
Even
Yeah,
in the woods.
yeah. It's lame though. It's so lame though. Kalyasi's like, here in the rainbows.
Rainbows.
Yeah, it's a love story.
Really?
Yeah.
Balasar just, you hear him like cackling in the kitchen.
Do you mind if I have a quick look?
Sure, can you read it?
Well, yes, of course I can read halfling.
Oh.
I guess that means I can add, I guess I'm gonna have to change one of my languages to halfling now.
Yeah, you can, sure, go for it.
Yeah, because I have Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Are you sure you want to change one of those?
I
They
will
look
change.
Pretty...
Basically,
Well, I either need to add halfling, or I need to switch it.
with what?
I have Common, Draconic, I have to have Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Probably trade it with Sylvan.
That's what I was gonna do.
Because not a lot of people speak Sylvan around, but...
I do, don't worry.
Well, yeah,
I'll
but
cover it.
you're an elf. You're
Yeah.
a druid.
Yeah.
You speak all the mystical
Okay,
shit.
I will change that though, just because I guess now I have a story reason to understand halfling.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
I don't plan this shit.
Alright,
Nor do I.
I'm gonna just
She's
gently,
kind of like interested, and she's watching you now. Like, oh, you can read
Yeah.
this? Weird.
gently and reverently pull the book out and treat it like it's made by a god.
Okay, interesting. She's eyeing you up, but she's trying to like not let you notice. She's trying to like read her own book, but also like keeping an eye.
Yeah, so I'm gently looking over the cover, taking in the book. And I
It's got a
open it.
picture. It's got a picture of a rainbow and then a set of roses and like 2 figures in the front page.
It's like Oron, like his
It's like, oh man, it's like gushy shit. It's just like love story. Like you kind of skim through a few of the pages and it's just like, it's dramatic. It's like,
Yeah.
I saw it there. Blah, blah,
It's
blah,
a Harlequin
blah.
romance.
It's intense. So
Cecily is entranced.
amazing. All right.
She is completely into the book and
Okay.
she is devouring it.
Okay.
If you really do 100 and get like a 69, can you read, like, just open the sex scene?
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Oh
try
well,
it.
now you need to. D&D, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hope for a 69. 50.
Oh.
So
You get halfway through the book and it's
It's a steamy scene.
it's getting flirty. It's just after the first date kind of thing.
Alright, Cecily's blushing.
Okay.
She's blushing and she gives herself a little wave and she's like, this is quite the book. Where'd you get it?
Next door.
Balasar's like stirring this stew.
I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know
Really?
why she's gone southern. What? Not a big fan.
Don't like it.
like this.
Not big on the romance novels.
Ah, fair enough. Romantic.
Liar.
But at least I can start to read it.
Liar, you love them.
I'm reading a factual book about dragons, okay?
Why do you need to read about yourself?
Well, it's interesting. Leave me alone.
Well, dragons are always interesting. It's always nice to know where your ancestry comes
if
from,
we can
right?
come from dragons, I don't even know what we are.
I don't know if you come from dragons. I just said ancestry, right?
I guess.
Balasar's like basically trying to
I can
piss
make
himself
shit
laughing at
explode
Cecily.
with my mouth. It's really weird. I think that's what copper does. I can't remember.
Acid.
Is copper
They're both-
acid?
They're both acid.
I can make shit melt with my mouth. It's really fucking weird.
It's really cool.
That's the reason why I did the 2 colors. So they'd be the same thing.
Right, that's right. I remember that, but
It's really bloody cool, though.
it is. It is. I always get copper and bronze mixed up. That's why.
Bronze.
Whatever.
Bronze is lightning damage.
Bronze is lightning. That's why I said explode. Explode with like lightning energy. But she's back to her book. You can-
She's gonna close it. She's gonna
and it's written in Draconic if you just read Draconic. But I know you do, but she might not.
What, her book?
Yeah, her book's written in
Alright.
Draconic.
Alright, can I see the title of that one? Well, I'm just going to...
Can you read Draconic?
I think I can.
Can you really? Jesus Christ. I think I told you to read Draconic, so...
Just so we could talk to each other.
Yeah, basically.
Oh no, I don't have it.
It's mumble jumble to you.
Aw.
But you know it's about dragons because she told you that much.
Well,
You
here's...
think you could teach me?
That was literally what I suggest, and I'm pretty sure Balasar could eventually teach you Draconic if you guys stick together
Oh,
long
that's
enough.
exciting.
And then
But that's for the future.
it's for the future, man. It's day 1.
Yeah, I almost died.
I mean, trust me, if they end up starting to date, you'll probably learn some of his curse words in Draconic.
At this point, you hear the door break in. Here you are, mother.
Alright.
Fucking...
Serena.
Serena.
How is she, Serena?
She has, well,
Now you get to play 2 characters.
of course I do. That's okay.
But
I'm a DM, I'm used to it.
Rayanne will come. So it's fine.
Yeah, Brienne will probably come in after Mom.
Mhm.
Serena is, I don't want to say a large woman, but she is...
You don't want to mess with her.
No.
Fair enough.
She is Big Mama.
As soon as she came in the door, Kalliasa stands up, puts her book down, and rushes over and starts helping her mom.
Yeah, Mom is big, like,
Obviously
very
doesn't-
generous.
Very respectful.
Very generous, very kind, big mama, big heart.
Mm-hmm.
She is plump. Pleasantly plump.
Give your mama a kiss.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
She is the pure copper.
Okay.
There is no black to be found on her.
Alright.
She is a pure copper dragon, whereas the dad, you can then assume, was the other black dragon. Which I'll get it from.
Yeah.
I would say she has a lot of stuff she's bringing in that Kalliasa is going to come help her with.
Yeah, she's carrying, she has like...
Less so than
she has a cloak,
let...
but she has like I think like a drawstring backpack, basically,
Yeah.
full of like crafts. She's carrying pottery in her arm.
Less so than she went out with, probably, because
Yes.
she probably sold a few
And then she
things.
has like a pouch with some coins.
Yeah,
Hanging
boy.
from her coat.
Yeah.
On her, she had a good day.
Yeah, exactly. Here, Mom, I'll get you stuff. Get stuff. Yeah.
Cecily's
How's
going.
dinner coming, sweetie?
Oh, great. Stu's coming along nice.
Why is Balasar in the kitchen instead of you?
He's just looking after for a second.
She laughs and she's like, "That's fine, dear, that's fine."
Okay.
And then she
starts
turns
taking
her
stuff.
attention. She's like, "And who was our guest this evening?"
Hi, ma'am. It's nice to meet you. My name is Cecily. I'm a girl, and and Balasar brought me home.
She has a very warm laugh.
I can't do
That's
one.
terrifying.
And
I know.
I was just wondering if you needed any help with any of that stuff you're carrying.
She kind of grins over Balasar.
Koyasa has already taken most of the shit and just like pack muled herself and just put it aside. And she's like, probably. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm playing.
That's fine. We're
co-DMing this character with you.
Yes, it's fine. Serena she basically kind of like puts her bags down and she's like, "What's quite alright here?" She grins at her son like going, "Damn, you picked a pretty girl."
Okay.
She's like, I don't want to say her mom would, Serena would far rather Balasar stay home and find a woman than go chase his father and stay in town.
Mm-hmm.
So she's now under the assumption that
The wolf is behind me.
I forgot. Koyasa did not even mention the wolf. She's probably just too focused on the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serena at this point
She's like, oh,
Serena's
shit.
more focused on the fact that there's a girl in the house, and like suddenly clearly Koyasa did not bring a girl home, so it had to be Balasar. So maybe there's a glimmer of hope, like that Balasar is maybe staying and like bringing a girl home. Like, what the fuck? I'm so happy.
Dog's just like was probably just the wolf. The wolf was probably just sniffing the stew and then kind of following Bal or you around almost, but. I'm guessing Koyasa was like facing the corner almost and like just kind of looking at you at the bookshelf, not seeing the the wolf over here in this their blind spot. So.
And then she kind of just hears like the wolf thing. I guess like the claws scratching on the floor. Like
Yep.
And she goes.
Koyasa's like, whoa, shit.
Yeah, and then Serena's just she kind of like has like a mild flash of fear. Just cross her eyes, but then as she kind of gathers that it's friendly if it's inside of her house, so she kind of kneels down and goes to like put her hand out.
And the wolf again, stiff, and then kind of like gentle, like.
At this point, Mom's probably gonna smell like odd, like pottery and weird things on her hands.
Yeah, it kind of throws her off, but she's like, all right.
Cecily is going to go. Oh, I think she likes you.
She's not just like, well, no, what? I don't mean her any harm.
She's my friend. I haven't named her yet, though.
And Balasar kind of like leans his head back. He's like, I saw you scribbling earlier. What about solstice?
Solstice?
It is pretty close to the insert season here. What did you say season was?
Solstice.
Yeah.
Pretty close to winter. It's
Yeah,
pretty close to winter.
winter.
Like, it's almost winter. It's technically starting of winter.
Yeah,
exactly.
What does solstice mean?
Solstice means,
I can read the
It's-
definition.
I don't know exactly what the background of the word means, but if you have the winter solstice or the
Either
summer
the-
solstice, it's
either
the
of the
medium.
either of the two times in the year, the summer solstice and the winter solstice, when the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky at noon, marked by the longest and shortest days. So it could be
It's pretty close.
to the winter solstice.
Usually it's in the beginning of winter or in the beginning of summer. It's like,
December 21st.
yeah, so. I mean, technically, winter doesn't start until November 22nd or something. So.
December 21st is when winter starts.
November?
December.
Is when winter starts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
He's like, it's pretty close to the winter solstice.
Yes, it is. It's awfully celestial, don't you think? Well, she is quite beautiful. I think it'll do. What do you think? What do you think of solstice?
She just kind of like looks at you and wags her tail and doesn't like.
Big Mama
She's still getting squished and she just kind of like, what? She's kind of like, this is the most attention I've gotten in ever.
So Cecily will be like, solstice it is. I hereby name you solstice. Has everyone met solstice?
And she's kind of giving puppy dog eyes to everybody now because she was really scared at the beginning of the day, but now she's just having a great time. She's feeling better. she's accepting
Yeah.
people a
Suddenly,
lot
all
more.
these dragons are like being really
Yeah, a
nice to her.
lot of these big creatures that she has no idea what the fuck it is, but she's
Well,
like,
there's, like,
fuck,
big-
man, they're
like-
petting me and I'm loving it.
Like Big Mama is shorter and wider than the rest of her family.
That's fair. Okay. I would guess Rand's taller than Cleosa. Cleosa's still young.
Yeah, Kolyasa's probably like 5'2", about 6.
Rand's 5'4", or 5'6".
Yeah, and my Big Mama's like 5'5".
Big Mama. Yeah, that's
Big
fair.
Mama's like 5'5" and like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
She's a pleasant looking.
Alright, well, I think we all get along.
Yeah.
Val's probably the most asshole of the rest of his family, except for Rogar. His dad's a dick. His dad, well, you won't meet his dad.
Oh,
for a
we
while.
don't know that yet.
No, you don't. But I mean, his mother will probably say something.
Probably.
I wonder why I picked you two together. Maybe it's because you have both missing dads. Weird. Anyways, yeah, so,
Basically, his mom.
and then, like, minutes afterwards,
Rand's like,
Rand
hi!
comes in, like, oh, I'm home. Hey, everyone.
Hey, Rhiann.
Oh, hey.
Nice to see you again.
How's she feeling?
Oh, she's feeling amazing.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. By the way, we came up with a name for
Did
her.
you? What is
Yeah,
it?
it was actually Belle who came up with it. It's Solstice.
Big Mama is like kind of shoved Balasar out of the kitchen as like she's like now like adding spices to dinner and
She's
doing her
putting
own
the
thing.
finishing touches on it and shit, and she's like, Kolyasa. Just like, it's just like, it's not like quite tasting quite right. And she's like, I thought I taught you better than this. Kind of.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Balasar at this point is kind of taken to like just setting the table.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as that's done, he sneaks away to go upstairs.
Okay.
I would like some one-on-one. Not like just explaining his room and stuff once Jocelyn's done.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Am I?
You have a name?
Following?
Sorry?
Oh, do I have a name?
Yeah, you have a name for the wolf?
Yeah, Solstice.
Oh, Solstice, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, it was Belle who came up with it.
Yeah. Right, you just said that. I'm sorry. I was thinking about so much. Wow, that's a great
Mama's
name.
like, Rhiann,
He's clever.
can you rub the napkins?
Oh, of course. Sorry, Mother. I'm guessing that's Mother.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she kind of, like, glad you're having dinner with us. That's awesome. Wow, I just realized you're here. You're having dinner with us. That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Belle was nice enough to offer. I was just gonna find somewhere to eat, but he was like, yeah, you can eat at our places, whatever.
And then she kind of, Kolyasa, make sure she's well accompanied for him. Kolyasa's like, yes. She's kind of like now being directed by everyone, except for Bal, who just didn't give a shit. And
Yeah. Big Mama.
Kolyasa's like now, she obviously was relaxing because she knew she wasn't going to get that time soon enough. So
Yeah. Oh, now I feel bad for interrupting.
No, man, that's fine. So now she's rushing around setting the table. Mom's finishing touches on dinner.
Yeah.
Brienne's also,
Helping
slowly helping out, not rushing around as much as Kolyasa. It's like obviously not her duty anymore. She's worked a hard day.
Yeah.
But she's very
So she
familiar with the
please have a
routine.
seat, please.
Yeah.
So tell me about George. How did that go? He looked in a bad way.
He sounded worse than he was, really.
Oh, yeah. Did I hear there was blood?
A little. But, George, he's a little older. He's getting there.
Oh, yeah.
He's, just like us humans, they're not.
How old is he?
He's in his late 60s, so he's getting there.
That's old.
It is pretty
That's
old. If I had to say that they had to a lifespan, they'd probably be like 100. They don't usually live more than a
100.
century.
So
Kind of
they-
like us, I believe.
Do they usually make it to 100?
Not usually.
Well, I guess.
Usually maybe 80, 90.
They live
so
around to be 80.
humans?
Dragonborns.
Dragonborns? Okay. They have a bit
But
longer.
George isn't a dragonborn.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I was asking about Dragonborn. Like I was like,
Yeah, young Dragonborn grow quickly. They walk.
you're a bit older than us, so
True.
we got something on us at least.
Yeah.
True. Sorry. Young Dragonborn grow quickly. They walk hours after hatching and attain the size and development of a 10-year-old human by the child at the age of 3 and reach adulthood by 15.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Go on. Just have
Yeah,
a bad day.
he was acting up. His throat was acting up. He was coughing up something.
Yeah.
I gave him I grinded up some herbs. I made him a bit of to-go bag.
That's quite clever of you.
Yeah, there's actually like a healing berry just outside of the city. It's kind of like a cherry, but if it tasted like watermelon. And what?
I love Charlotte in real life.
I know, right, man? That'd be good. And it actually surprisingly has really healthy properties, and if you grind it up, it helps with the throat and esophagus, and
Wow.
it helps with your breathing, and like it just loosens everything up, and then it tastes delicious. It's like a healing berry of sorts. It's awesome.
I must
It's
try
very rare.
this
It's
one.
very rare.
At this
It's very
point,
rare.
Big
but
Mama comes down and puts her arm, like her hand, on Rand's shoulder, and she's like bouncing off the wall.
oh yeah, she's excited. She's like, yeah.
So Cecily, she's just feeding off
Yeah,
of
she's
the energy.
great. Yeah, so she's like, yeah. So he was actually really fun. He took the to-go bag. I can make it for.
Dear.
Yes, Mom. Sorry.
Oh, it's quite alright. I'm very excited about all this. You seem to know so much about healing.
I'd like to think so. But not
How
really.
long have you been studying?
That's what I was gonna say. But how old is she?
She's just under. Well, if
She's 18ish.
she's 17.
18?
18. We'll go 18.
About like 7 years maybe.
She's always been the brightest one of the three.
I like reading up on things a lot.
Oh, speaking of reading, have you read this book?
Oh yes, the romance novel.
Yeah.
Yes, one of my favorites. I love it. It's so
I read
romantic.
half of it before you arrived. It's so amazing.
It's lovely.
I love it.
Me too. Oh, it's so great. I'm sorry. So many thoughts.
I haven't gone to page 69 yet.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I'm surprised you read Halfling. That's amazing. We have Halfling neighbors, so of course we picked it up. They love to give us books, and even Kolyasa starting to live. He was like, I hate that book though. She pipes in,
Mom just kind of like taps her claws on the counter. That's not loud enough, but you know. She's just like kind of like
she's waiting.
Like the bell, like the dinner bell, sort of thing.
All right.
Yes, Cecily is starting to scratch her arm nervously.
Okay. I'm guessing she calls for Bal.
Yeah, and then Bel's upstairs.
Okay. You go upstairs. Close quarters, obviously. Like there's a small closet for maybe like sheets or cloths or just random
knickknacks again.
Cleaning supplies or
knickknacks
extras.
Can I have it so that Cecily says, "Oh, would you like me to go fetch Bal?" If
Yeah,
sure,
and then lead her up there. That's
and
awesome. I love it.
And then I'll go up. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so you wind up the stairs. Very open stairs. They're not really like.
Yeah, there's like 3 bedrooms.
You
and
can
a small
see,
toilet
like
room.
you can see from the kitchen. You can see almost all the way up the stairs because there's just beams supporting the stairs as you go along. So there's kind of. It starts in the living area and then kind of goes up, and then you can kind of see. And you go up the stairs at the top of the landing. There's a bit of a closet, a bit of a closet on the left, and then there's like a small little like lavatory like.
With like a small like little water
hole,
stall.
like there's a toilet and it has a hole right down to the sewers of the. It's very clunky. It looks grotesque. It's clean, but you can tell there's been a long time use for it. Like it's
rugged.
It's rugged and it's used. And
there's like
definitely not brand new.
And I'm assuming there's like a water basin and a bucket that they use to
water basin.
Clean themselves off with.
Yeah. So there's that area, and then you kind of enter, and then there's like 3 separate rooms, and 2 are open. In front of you, there's like a wide bedroom. To the side, you can see another bedroom with 2 beds and various knickknacks in either one, and then you get to the left one that is closed, or slightly closed at least.
Yes.
I would presume.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to
Yes, I will describe his bedroom.
Describe your bedroom and your whateverness.
Yes. If you open up Balasar's room, I want to say it looks different than the rest of the house. While the rest of the house seems to be very much well put together and He's like 20.
Make an insight check.
You can tell that there's many books and tomes in the room, but things are very much strewn about. His bed does not. It looks very torn apart. There are a lot of scratches on the posts and little areas where things are slightly burnt. What is it on your side? What's your arm?
What my
pimple thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it looked like to me when I first caught it in the light, it looked like it was a wide open wound. Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, secretly he was bleeding out this whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm allowed to be concerned.
That's okay. There's just stretch marks and shit.
Yeah, go
Okay. As you can tell, he's kind of outgrown his bed.
Yeah.
And it's probably very unused. Just for sleep kind of thing, I would think.
Yeah, just for sleep.
Works every day, basically.
Yeah. There are, makeshift weapons that he's used, wooden weapons. Kind of just up against the wall. There's another suit of armor that you could probably interpret that to be his father's. He has built himself a small desk in the room, and it is covered in parchment.
Ooh.
There is a quill ink pen, and there appears to be a lot of scribbles. And you know how in mystery movies they have the pins on the wall of parchment and pointing arrows of trying to figure things out?
Yeah.
He has essentially that older version of one of those. With you can tell when he's sharpening his claws, he tacks things up to the wall with the remnants of his claws. And there's parchment there with keywords he's picked up from the City Watch, trying to figure out where his dad has gone. But there's also a tapestry that hangs above it that you can tell he probably pulls it down when he's not home or not in his room. Because he wants to kind of hide the desperation to find his father from the rest of his family.
Alright.
So the fact that he's kind of made it official to his family that he's leaving has been a very big deal for him, but he's not going to let that on.
Alright. I'm just awkwardly in the doorway.
Yeah, there are he has a small backpack on his bed with a few clothes, a water skin, getting in a few feet of rope, trying to get himself ready to go.
Kids first day at school.
Yeah. And do you knock on the door? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock, even though the door is wide open.
He kind of jumps a little, not having heard you come up the stairs.
Sorry.
He goes immediately for the tapestry.
Okay. I'm gonna let him pull it down if he needs to.
Yeah, he's gonna pull it down if you let him.
Alright, I'm gonna let him, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say, sorry, didn't mean to intrude or anything. Just, I think the food's ready, and your mom was calling for you.
He just kind of goes, yeah, alright, I'll be right down.
Alright. Thanks for the name, by the way.
He just goes, yeah, it's no problem.
I really like it.
I think it suits it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Balasar does not follow her immediately.
Yeah, I figured. Comes down afterwards, and maybe after a few calls by his mom after she sees Cecily come down without him, Bow, get down here, dinner's ready, kind of thing.
He's coming, don't you worry.
Yeah, and then after a while, the first thing his mom's gonna do after saying down everything on the ground, so how did you two meet?
Oh, we met outside the wall, you see. There were some goblins, and then I cracked my staff down, and then I sent them flying, and then he came to my rescue.
Polyasa is not interested whatsoever. She's just kind of
Brienne's
soup
and Brienne's tell me more.
Brienne's oh my goodness. You can see she picks it up from her mom, and Polyasa is just fuck this shit, man.
Val's that halfway point.
That was the halfway,
funny.
yeah.
It's funny, actually, how we've managed to do that.
Yeah, man, you gotta,
Yeah.
It's not inaccurate to families, I would think, so.
No, it's not.
So,
yeah, it was quite scary, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die at one point, but then I was fine.
Obviously.
Balasar's just kind of, he's very, very silent and very stoic, unlike he normally would be around his
Oh,
family.
so he's here now?
Yes, he kindly came downstairs.
Oh,
He
so
snuck
you're
down-
here now.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I know.
He kind of he was very quiet coming downstairs and kind of took his seat and grabbed his bowl and just has been eating quietly and observing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those goblins wanted whatever I had in my bag. I don't even have that much.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
they're
why
scary
would-
sometimes.
A little
for sure.
desperate,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
very
told them
desperate.
I had no business with them, and they didn't even listen.
Evil creatures they are.
Yeah, from what I've seen, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't met them all, but...
I don't want to meet them. No.
No?
That's what Bal's here for, right? Keep them out. Don't know what accent I'm using, but it's happening. Keep them out, right? Like.
Yeah, so, Serena, he sat down next to his mom. Serena, gives him, a clap on the back. He's like, yeah, so very proud of this one.
Well, you must be. He did an amazing job. Great shield.
Cody also goes, great shield.
Brian's like, yes, we know. And Big Mama's like, yes, we raised him well. He's good with his shield and he's good with his mace. From a young age onwards, too.
That's what he's going to eat.
Okay.
But just a bit.
For sake of expediency, I don't know if you guys want to RP a lot, but I'm sure dinner is had. Rayanne is in loving this, so is the mom just as much. Kolyasa's.
The food is impeccable.
The food is great. Spices, there's meat, there's vegetables.
Unfortunately, it's a bit lost on Cecily. She doesn't have much taste.
That's fair. Do you...
Oh,
does
crap,
Cecily, drink it without using a spoon or anything?
No, she
Okay.
was.
She's
raised-
gonna follow suit. I was like, everyone's picked up
Yes,
spoons.
she's
Okay.
going to follow suit.
Okay.
She's been in
Yeah.
both kinds of households. Some people prefer the drink from the bowl
Yeah.
approach. Some people prefer a spoon.
despite-
She just does what other people
I have a
do.
feeling that
Despite-
just to piss off her mother, Kolyasa would just drink from the bowl.
Oh, yeah. At the end.
Yeah, slurp it.
But they're like, just let her do what she wants, kind of.
Yeah.
Because at least she's eating today.
She wants to diet. She's on a new
probably
fat diet.
she's probably the skinny one of the
Yeah,
family.
like,
Rayann's
Rayann's,
in the middle, and
Val's.
you got Big Mama.
Yeah. And then, she's the angsty teen who doesn't eat.
Yeah.
Rayann's very healthy and very
And she,
boisterous and I don't want to say big, but big personality. But I can imagine her being just chesty more over than anything
Who?
else. Rayanne.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then
She's
Val-
a healer lady. She's got to look kind of pretty to,
Yeah.
distract
joy.
the patients. Yes, sure.
Yeah, and then Balasar's even though he's not wearing armor at this point, he's taken it off since he went upstairs to his room.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he's pretty built. He's muscular
Yeah.
and he works out. He lifts, bro.
At work, yeah.
He lifts, bro.
Meanwhile, Cecily's just
So, yeah, for the sake of, I don't know, expediency.
And Cecily sort of picks up that maybe he doesn't want people knowing that he's not looking for his father. So she's not going to mention that it was his last day, that he's planning on leaving.
Rayanne will be the only one who knows for sure that, I think that Kolyasa and Mom know he's going on a journey, but they think it's for work.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Rayanne's the only one who knows the truth because he figured at least someone should know for sure, and he's figured that out of anyone who wouldn't tell Mom, it would be Rayanne.
Yeah. So, I guess near the end of dinner,
Yeah.
Rayanne and Mom and Kolyasa, well, mostly Rayanne and Mom. What the fuck did I just say? Rayanne and Mom.
Yeah.
Would be like, last dinner, I guess, with you for a while.
Yes, I'll
It's
be
sad.
home soon.
Better be.
I have no intention.
And she gives you a look like she knows. She's the one who knows, right? So.
Who are you going with?
I was going with work. I was going to go with Jimmy.
Plenty of... Oh, Jimmy. He can't even wear a shirt properly. Poor Jimmy.
Love Jimmy.
Are you sure you're going out with just Jimmy?
He kind of just shrugged. He's like, well, I don't know who they've placed assigned for my partner. I just know it's a work-related mission. He's kind of going, fuck. Don't make me lie.
Well, as long as you have someone looking after your back. And
then he kind of just pauses. He's like, "What are you gonna do?
what am I gonna do?
You came to the city. I'm about to leave it.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I haven't planned at all. Oh, I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
He's like,
bloody mess.
he's like,
Pardon my language.
He's like, so sorry to bring up some bad rooms there.
It's all right. I have no idea where I could possibly even start looking for what or who I'm looking for. So.
Big Mama seeing.
I figured
Big Mama has hearts in her eyes at this point.
Yeah, they're kind of listening in, but they're also trying to clean up. And then Kalyasa's made the dinner and prepared it a little bit and kind of set up everything. So she's taking a break afterwards now, reading her book again, not caring what the fuck's happening.
Big Mama's hearing wedding bells.
Yeah. So.
Big Mama just wants her son to stay home.
Yeah. So,
and she loves her potential future daughter-in-law. You found yourself a new family, dragons.
Yeah.
I love them all.
Yeah.
So much love.
Do you like the personalities I gave the sisters?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Great. Yeah, so that's basically dinner and the cleanup and do you have a place to stay tonight? Are you staying here?
Big Mama says, she's staying here.
I'll set up something. And then she like kind of rushes up. We're upstairs. You hear like the door opening, grab some blankets. She's kind of laying you out in front of the fireplace. She's like, Kalasa, get. And Kalasa says, ah. And she gets up, brings her book upstairs, and slams the door. And then I just set up blankets and shit.
Wow. That's
well, yeah,
that's just wow. And then she just starts to cry.
No.
She can't help it. It's just like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. I get a bit leaky this time of year, you know.
Allergies, you know.
Absolutely, just allergies. Nothing in the food. The food was fantastic. I'm fine.
I'll let Kalyasa know.
Thank you.
Big Mama just says. Big Mama at this point is done cleaning up the kitchen. She goes, I mean, any friend of Bal's is any friend of ours. You're welcome to stay here for this evening.
You're all so kind.
And, yeah, so she's got you set up. She grabbed a couple pillows. They're right in front of the fire. You're laying down, and then the fire is, like, at your feet, basically, so your feet are, like, warm. The windows to your left kind of, like, there's, like, a little sitting area, and then a fireplace, and then there's, like, kind of a window out there, and you can kind of see, like, Starry Night. Even it's a nice setup, honestly.
Mm-hmm. They have probably one of the nicest houses on the street.
Yeah, probably. And Rayon's like, grab a book if you need it. I need something to read if you need to calm down. There's tea, coffee. Can I get you anything after dinner?
Big Mama at this point is like making her way upstairs. You can hear the stairs creak under her weight. Yeah.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
All right.
Thank you.
Coffee or tea?
Tea, please.
Right, awesome.
I think the coffee had me a little bit wired. I don't usually break down like that. So sorry.
No, it's fine. It's probably a lot of new experience for you.
Absolutely.
You're new here, I guess.
Yeah,
yes.
This is the first time I've ever been in a big city.
Sorry, we're in what's the fucking town called?
Talcian.
Sorry you're in Talcian, but Orfeo is a lovely city in its whole. I hope you get to see more of it tomorrow.
Absolutely, I plan to see as much as I possibly can.
At this point, Balasar says, come get me if you need anything, and just kind of like, then goes upstairs. What?
Nothing, no, just that like this. Yeah, come get me if you need it.
Go ahead, Mom.
Yeah.
Big Mama's like, wedding bell.
Big Mama's like,
Yeah, as she's going up the stairs.
Yeah, basically. Lovely. So she makes your tea. Got your tea, sitting down.
You have found a home.
Glad they go.
I'd love to talk to
they retire for the night. They go
Ryan.
up.
Yeah, so. I talked to Ryan.
Yeah, she sits down with you.
Maybe ask her
she's
a little
lively.
bit about Val.
Yeah, go ahead.
She has coffee. She is wired for the night.
She likes to stay up all night reading.
Yeah.
And I mean,
So.
worst come to, she could go in late in the morning. She controls her own hours. She owns the place.
Yeah.
So I talked to Rayanne.
Okay.
I asked her. He said he was going away for work.
Yeah. And I also don't think it's another trip for work.
And it's not.
Even for a while.
He's not going with Jimmy, is he?
Heard lots of stories about Jimmy. Never met him.
Might be for the best.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I've heard a thing or two about Jimmy from him.
Think he's going alone?
Yes.
I was alone, but kind of deserved to be
What are
alone.
you? No. What are you here for? Just sightseeing. Tourism?
I can't decide if I'm running from something or towards something.
Oh, we're always running towards something, aren't we?
I had some family problems and never met my dad, so I thought now's a good time, right? I'm 22. Not gonna sit at home when people are lying to me.
Yeah. I don't want that. Sorry to hear.
Yeah. It's alright. I'm gonna
I
find
mean, Rayanne
someone.
would understand that probably more than even Val would.
Mm-hmm.
About being lied to by parents.
I just feel so bad for Val, eh? I saw his wall. Got little points on his wall and parchments and
He's
maps.
kind of a bit obsessed.
It's gonna be okay.
I think so. I think he needs this more than any of us.
Yeah.
To see him, he does.
We don't need to see him.
I saw him leave.
So
I don't want to see him again.
fair enough. I think I ever want to see my sister again.
Fair enough.
Or my brother, but mostly my sister.
After
Time is weird.
like a bit of the conversation, Balasar comes down, realizing he has not had his nightly cup of tea.
No cup of tea.
He's a very refined personality. He's very much in tune with his routine.
Mm-hmm.
But having Cecily around has thrown him off.
Yep, that's fair.
So after he went upstairs to pack, and then was going to go to bed. He's like,
Yeah, this is really
Tea.
weird for him. Yeah.
tea. I'm missing
And
tea.
as he comes down, it's like, it's already ready for you, brother.
And he's just like, thanks, Ray. And he just kind of like, he's awkwardly standing in the kitchen, like, he's like, do I go back upstairs? Do I go sit down with him? Like, what do I do?
Well,
you can tell his, like, brain is just, like, his expression is
Yeah.
blank as his brain's, like, going,
While he's debating, I'm pulling out my notebook again and I'm gonna start sketching again.
Who are you sketching? Or what are you sketching?
Rayanne.
Yeah.
What, Rayanne?
She's drawing
Yeah.
Rayanne.
What you drawing there?
Oh, it's nothing. I'll show you at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to see the one I did earlier today?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll show her the dwarf.
Lovely. Oh my
What do you
goodness,
think?
that's amazing. Did you draw that?
Yeah.
Oh my
What's your
goodness.
favourite part?
You know, I really like the beard. And the expression is interesting, I must say. You've got I can see the expression perfectly. Like
I
I've
did my
been there.
best when he was looking at me. You see, it's best when they're looking at you.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't
Yeah,
know
this is
too much.
exactly what I saw.
The nose, just perfect. I like.
Perfect.
Yes, the nose is just perfect.
Oh, Rayanne,
But-
you're so kind.
But eyes are lovely too, I must say.
Yeah, they're all right. Thank you so much.
Are you drawing me now?
Maybe.
Let me pick a pose.
Oh, perfect. I'll restart. I must restart.
Takes Rayanne instead.
She's having a blast having like this gal pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not used to this kind of bonding.
No, because her sister's like that and it's her mom, right?
And,
So
and then Val's like,
she's loving it.
Val's her older big bear
I
brother.
know she can't like She can't have the gal pal, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And I'm
She's
assuming
gonna restart. And
yeah, she's kind of like
yeah,
trying to
you
be
just hold
stoic,
there.
and she's like having
if
fun
you
with
could
it,
just
right?
shift your arm a little bit so I can see your face. Yeah, it's a gorgeous face. You're so beautiful, so beautiful.
I can well imagine that Rand, their family doesn't have many friends, who they meet throughout their work and stuff. They're very kind people, but they tend to keep to themselves as they're an uncommon race.
Yeah.
So they know a lot of people, but they don't have that many friends. And I'm assuming that even though Rand's the area's healer, she doesn't get much of a chance to go out and hang out with people. And you're probably the first real friend she's had.
Oh, I feel so good.
Roll a dexterity
Sure,
check.
sure. Oh
with
no,
your
and I'm nervous.
with your proficiency, and roll with advantage because you're having a lot of time.
Yeah,
She's still. You didn't have to have a quick image. So.
Alright, so roll, then dexterity, then proficiency, right?
Correct.
Proficiency is 2, I'll remember that. Alright. Right. Oh.
You have advantage though.
8, 9, right. Oh!
That's it.
Is 22.
Oh my god. It's perfect. It's if you took a photo of her in black and white, basically. The shading is all there. The fireplace is kind of hitting her on the side, she's facing the fireplace, and it's kind of hitting her at an angle, and she's got her tea out, and she's kind of
At this point, as Val's watching her draw, Val kind of goes over to the fireplace and picks up a couple of the ashes, and he kind of just flips on one of the scales to kind of make a coppery color, I don't want to say ink, but a powder that you can shade. So they shade a bit of shimmer on, and kind of offers it to you.
Wow. You're offering it to me?
He's essentially it's like a pastel powder, like a chalk pastel kind of idea.
You mind if I use it?
I mean, for you.
Amazing, thank you. I'm gonna use that on it.
That's where the extra.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's where the extra bonus comes in the 22. That's why you gave it.
Yeah, it looks lovely. Use it for use it for the shading of
the shine in her face.
Yeah, the shine in her face and yeah.
This is a beautiful drawing.
Yeah. Right. Just did you show it to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to her now.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here you go.
Oh, is that me?
Yes, it's you.
And
because obviously they haven't seen themselves in years.
They might have seen maybe in Blades and stuff. They've seen each other's reflection. Oh my goodness. She's mesmerized.
Are my eyes that far apart?
She looks at Balasar. Is that me?
Shows it to Val.
She pulls it up to herself. Oh wait, let me.
Balasar just kind of goes yes, this is for you.
I would love to pay you for this.
Pay me?
Yeah. Yes,
I'm sure
this is
Mom will
lovely.
love it.
Oh, maybe to Mum if she really wants it. I was hoping to keep it for myself so I can remember you.
Oh, well, that's sweet. But never mind. Keep it. That's
Thank you.
great.
Thank you so much.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I wish I had
I
that
could
talent.
probably create a copy for you. at
Yes,
some point
please.
And then send
Please,
it to
yes,
you.
I would love that. I'd pay.
Yes, absolutely.
Pay
This
good
one's-
price, I promise.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm alright.
All right.
I sleep in the woods.
Well, now you can sleep here.
True.
Sorry, it's not much of a bed. We don't have much extra space.
I probably won't be staying for very long, but of course I'll come back. Absolutely.
I'm assuming at this point it's
Please do.
8 o'clock at night now.
It's it's getting 8 or 9, 10 maybe. So, all right. Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So you can tell she's winding down now. She's tired. She's I think I'll retire for the night. It's been lovely meeting you today.
Absolutely.
Please come back.
Absolutely. I can't think of a possible reason
Stay
why
for a
not.
couple days, even if you want. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
She kind of I'm assuming pointing away at the Val, please make them stay.
Yeah. Anyways, good night.
Night.
Not bad.
Night.
She pats your shoulder, kind of rubs you a bit, and then just kind of.
He kind of like as she walks away.
Don't leave tomorrow without saying goodbye.
He's like, don't leave for work so early.
Many sickly people in town. Good night. She leaves.
At this point, Val and Cecily are alone on the other, and he's kind of looking at her, like now finally studying her and taking her in.
She's gonna go back to her notebook and just look back on her drawing of Ryan and just smile. Move to a new page and just start writing.
He has more, I don't want to say like a fonder expression.
She's gonna. What is that?
Nighttime ambience?
No.
Cacavich?
Sorry.
Crickets is what you want.
That's what I'm doing. Sorry.
Can you make it stop?
It's very hard to speak over that.
I know.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. That's what I was trying to get.
She's writing. She's gonna carefully look out.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. Are you drawing him?
No, she's writing.
Okay.
She's gonna carefully eyes shift up
He's just like,
and then shift back down.
at this point he's sat down on one of the chairs in the he's kind of dragging one of the chairs from the kitchen over, and he's sitting kind of closer to the fireplace at your feet end so you could see him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know exactly what you're doing in your notebook, but he's just kind of like, he's staring through you, if that makes sense. Like, he's not like, his eyes are not focused on you, or like he's not trying to like stare you down. He's trying to like, he's looking at you, but kind of like over your shoulder, kind of in towards the house.
She's gonna flip the page again. She's gonna start drawing this time.
He's kind of just thinking about, like, he has a lot of questions for her, but he just kind of, after like a long but mostly comfortable silence, he goes, "Want to come with me?"
Pauses. What you'd never ask.
You get a smile. You get a very kind of awkward, toothy smile.
Gay.
He's a man. Straight.
Yeah, I know.
For once.
Yeah, no. Memes.
Yeah.
Smiles back at her drawing. She keeps going.
He's like sipping the. It's very weird to see a very like muscular man. You can tell who's very proficient with weapons, and looks to be like has the appearance of being very threatening in like physical appearance, but is an actual softie, drinking a small cup of tea.
Yeah, he's kind of like hunched over, like he's so wide, and then there's just like this small thing of tea. He's just kind of.
Yeah, gentle giant.
Yep, that's exactly what he is. But he has this very rough and tough exterior that will like. You are probably going to be the only person aside from his sisters that will get under him like that.
She's gonna go back to
He's just sitting there in silence, going like, "What the f- do?"
I'm gonna have to write those 2 lines. I have to remember what we said.
What did you say? Oh, don't worry, it's recorded.
She said, "Come with me," and I said, "Thought you never asked." Yeah. That's hella romantic. You gotta admit.
And and after another few moments, he goes, "Cecily."
Yes.
Sleep in the morning.
Right, rest.
He kind of glances at the ears and he goes, "You're not asleep, eh?" Now kind of cluing into what she actually is, because he hasn't really given a shit until now.
Depends on the night. Sometimes can't sleep, sometimes can't get me out of bed. It depends on the night, but
I'm assuming at this point the wolf's curled up at her feet and is like asleep.
Oh yeah, it's curled up by the fireplace. It's loving the warmth.
Yeah, I'm definitely cuddling.
Mm-hmm. It's at her feet. If she's probably on a chair still. Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. It'd be by your feet regardless. So.
I suppose we're both sitting on something.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'd sleep with this one, so might end up better tonight.
I don't understand. He's like, he's kind of at this point he stands up. He's gonna go upstairs to the bed, but before he does, he gently drapes a blanket over your shoulders.
Okay, she pulls it closer.
Just kind of heads back upstairs.
Once she thinks that he's gone, just gonna whisper, "I'm so sorry." Have a perfect night's sleep with this wolf.
Excellent.
Balasar is going to stop for a while thinking about, like, the day's events and trying to figure out, like, strange girl, save strange girl, take strange girl home to mother, invite strange girl to come on trip.
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I?
You guys do anything for us tonight?
Balasar is going to get, like, just enough sleep
Okay.
to not be grouchy, tired.
To get a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So, both of you have a long rest. You healed the full. Your spells are back.
Nice.
Oh shit, it happened.
I used both my slots.
I will do XP after we're done.
Okay.
So in the morning,
No, that didn't even heal me. Great.
I'm guessing you're probably sleeping in farther than you want, like longer than you wanted to get up because you've been staying up so late.
Yeah.
Like me on our way here. Washing dishes at 4:30 in the morning.
Hey, you're the one who did that to yourself.
It's true. You sleep probably for like 10 hours and you're like fine. And you hear tiptoeing in the morning, like possibly
Big Mama.
no, tiptoeing by Koyasa and Rayanne. Rayanne, okay. Koyasa and Rayanne kind of like being quiet. Big Mama, she tries, but she don't.
She don't know.
Do you know about half elves?
Katie or Belle?
Well,
Belle knows. I don't know what Belle
I
knows.
know about half-elves.
Yeah, what do I know about half
I
elves?
know about half-elves.
what does Val know about half elf sleeping?
Roll intelligence check.
One.
Basically, want to know if Val knows about the trance, how they're supposed to use the trance.
Yeah.
Well, he asked if you were a sleeper because he recognized the ears. Because he
That's-
knows, because being from City Watch, he knows that a lot of elves are up at night.
Ah,
Yeah.
But he doesn't know, like, the whole trance thing.
He doesn't know exactly what's going on. Or whatever.
Yeah,
So
Alright,
he
alright.
you can still roll for it if you
Yeah,
want.
I'll roll
good,
for
because
it.
Cecily hasn't gotten the hang of the whole trance thing.
I know she hasn't.
She has an issue.
I thought that's what you were talking about. So.
Yeah, well, and I mean, Val's like, "Are you a sleeper?" As in, like, I know half elves try to stay up at night because I work the night shift.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's a 13 plus intelligence. That's a 12 because he has a -1.
Oh jeez. Yeah, you know about it. You know there's a trance.
He's
know-
probably seen one or
You've
two in a
seen-
bar or something.
You know that elves for sure, like they've got it pretty down pat. Half elves are kind of spotty.
well, he doesn't know.
sometimes.
He knows that she's elf. He doesn't know that she's half.
Oh yeah, I know. But you know that elves can do it fully, but half elves. Most half elves know. Yeah,
Half elves do it.
half elves
yeah.
do it most of the time too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't. He knows that she is an
You
elf
know it
of some
exists.
variety. He doesn't know how much.
yeah, you know it exists. You've seen it before, basically.
Yeah.
So
Right. Does that end the session?
basically, I was just gonna kind of have you guys exit for the morning and.
Yeah, I'm assuming that there's going to be a couple tearful goodbyes. And
Yeah,
then-
like basically, you're sleeping in a bit longer than you wanted to, and then
Rayanne had to go to work.
Rayanne had to leave. Like, she gives you a hug. It's like,
She like comes in the bursts in the bathroom. He's like, "You don't want to leave me."
yeah. And she's like, good luck.
He just kind of goes. Like,
And
not
then
in quite
I'm
a way.
guessing Mama's like, give Mama a hug.
And Cecily
And
goes,
to Cecily too.
Rayanne, before she leaves, obviously, she's like, take care of that one.
Absolutely, and don't worry, he won't forget what your face looks like. I drew it perfectly for him.
You did. It's lovely. Oh, man.
Big Mama comes
And-
downstairs before she goes to work and offers Cecily a large hug.
I will accept said hug
Mm-hmm.
in return in kind.
Yeah.
Um,
And then, sadly, it's Kolyasa.
Kolyasa's like, bye.
Yeah.
She's staying around the house, obviously.
She can help Mama go to the market.
Okay, she goes to Mom on the market day, I guess. Sure.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
she'll have to help Mama get everything there.
That's fair.
I'm
And then later
Yeah.
in the day, after she sold some stuff, it's easier to take home.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. And she makes dinner. Awesome. Great. Before Rayanne leaves, she's like, I like her. And then she leaves the door.
To Balasar?
Yeah, to Bal.
Yeah.
And leaves to work. She also is like, see you later. She cares, like, she kind of squeezes, but she's kind of like,
At this point, Val goes to to ruffle her hair again,
Mhm.
and I'm assuming she'll actually
ruffle
let him.
scales.
Yeah, it's a scritch on scales.
Squeak.
I'm assuming she'll actually let him this time.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
I guess they
My
just
bad.
think I'm just gonna go off on my own
Yeah,
adventure.
Rayanne has
and
a
that
gut.
Val's-
Rayanne has a gut feeling. I'm assuming at this point that Cecily's tagging along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
That went on for 3 hours more than we anticipated.
But it was so good.
I had up to the Goblin's plan. That was it.
Wow.
I didn't have Jimmy plan it.
You did a great job.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Jimmy was great. Jimmy, I had in your little blurb before the story, like fucking Jimmy, but I didn't have a character ready for him. But I figured he'd be some dumbass.
That's why I said his shirt's on backwards.
Yeah, I love
because
that.
I'm assuming that he was he was late for work because he was sleeping with a girl. Was my interpretation of that. He overslept, and then he was at a girl's house and black with his shirt on backwards and disheveled and.
Yeah. Oh, before Rayanne wanted to leave, I wanted to say, did you come up with the name yet?
Yeah.
You said that last night.
What?
Rayanne said that last night.
Oh, did she really? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
twice.
Fuck, I'm forgetful. I'm sorry. Never mind. That didn't happen. I was like,
That would have been the third time. Cecily would have been like, oh no, I think she has memory problems. I probably shouldn't mention anything. Yeah, we named him Solstice. What do
honestly,
you think?
I love that she might have memory problems. So
Yeah, I get with that.
She has a lot to remember.
She's forgetful. She's spotty, but she's brilliant too. So.
Yeah.
She's
So-
that cluttered.
So she asked you again. Let's say that before
Yeah,
she leaves.
she's like-
Did you come up with the name?
Oh dear, this girl has some memory problems. We named her Solstice.
Solstice. Did you already tell me that? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Maybe, but if I did, I can't remember myself.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a lovely name. I love it. It's almost close to winter. You said that.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
Val
I've said
said.
that before. Anyways, I gotta go to work. Bye.
Have a good day at work.
Yes. Have a good day here. If I don't see you, and she gives you a hug.
Aww. Give a hug
Please
back.
come back, and she shakes your shoulders a little bit.
Ah.
Say, okay, I've got to go. And then she leaves. So, all right, and then that's basically it.
Oh,
And then
I love your family.
you guys can love your family.
It was just made up on the spot.
It sure fucking was.
Well, I mean, the character names existed and their jobs existed.
That's about it.
That's it.
So,
And the fact that they're both younger than
that's all
Val.
I needed. So, you guys,
You gotta
good
turn
morning.
off the accent now.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
How did I do with the accent?
it was great.
It was
Fuck,
great.
it was.
We were both picking it up off of you. That means it was good.
Oh, I'm so glad it
I
was
was
good.
gonna say it, like, if anyone listens to this ever, they'd be like, who's that British person? So,
Oh, that was so much
Yeah.
fun, guys. Thank you.
no
That
problem.
was good.
I think you've earned your stay here tonight.
What?
I think you've earned your stay here tonight if
Oh,
you need to
okay.
stay here tonight.
Cool.
Well, I would prefer not having to go to Drew's mom's at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Thank you. I mean, we know you have
So
early
much
class,
fun.
but we'll probably catch a bus somewhere or see if
Yeah, I can
we
get
can.
change.
Sarah can give us a ride or something.
I mean, I don't mind walking into town, but I know you probably
I have a
won't.
suitcase. Unless.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in to our
Yeah,
recording.
we
if you're
should start talking
totally
about our
recording,
personal lives.
yeah, that's DMing 101.
First
Point
time
one.
DMing for Drew, I guess.
Yeah. First time in person. First time with 2 people. First time.
Session 0.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.